And here we are back after some technical issues for the first women game, Eastblock from Czech Republic against Discobolo, Italy. I'm Charlotte Terrason, accompanied, thanks, by Christina Obermeier from Box Vienna, playing this weekend, but also part of ULTI.TV crew, so always a pleasure to have her.
Yeah, thanks for letting me talk a little bit, share my wisdom.
So we have here already a score of 3-1 for Eastblock, who started on offense, which means they already got some breaks done. Great actions were played. I'm sorry you gotta miss that, but other great actions are gonna come.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll show some more now. Eastblock just broke after getting the disc back twice, just in front of their end zone. First time, there was a huge layout defense for Discobolo to get it back, but they couldn't complete their offense, and Eastblock now with a big lead of 2 points. It always seems a bit bigger because they already started on offense. As we all know, after half, Discobolo will start on offense, and they'll manage to get 1 point back, so to say.
So here we are, center to disc. Zone D, as Eastblock was doing since the beginning of the game. Center to 31, Bolognese, important player on Discobolo's team. Left a bit alone, Berna for the disc. Centered, swing it, but a bit too far. Nice try from number 15, De Luca, but that was way out of bounds.
Yeah, she towed the wrong line, the 3-meter line. So this is what happened quite a lot early in the games when you weren't watching yet. There's a zone defense by Eastblock, and Discobolo throw it out the sideline by trying to swing it around.
So now is another opportunity for Eastblock to break. Save center. Ooh, an unfortunate drop. Not far from the end zone. They gotta push the defense to get back. So we got Bolognese for a nice throw in the end zone to Vandelli. Great throw.
Yeah, that was perfect isolation. Easy up the line cut. And they managed to redeem themselves and get the point. Wind conditions are picking up a little bit, I feel like. It's rather warm. It's about, I want to say 22 to 23 degrees. It's sunny, but the wind is coming from the left side to the right side of your screen at home. So it would make sense that the
they needed to adapt a little bit
right now.
Yeah. But Discobolo did one mistake and learn from it and don't do it anymore. Just score. So we got now 3-2. Discobolo got a break twice if they want to lead that game, which they are capable of. We know that Discobolo have a will of fight. They've got that fire within them when needed. They can surprise everyone.
Yeah, that is a very typical Italian thing. That, like, never give up, and then if the disc is away, like, throw yourself at it. Even if it's far away, just like...
Exactly.
Go regardless.
This energy. And it's a out-of-bound pull. This will be brought back to the break point. Out of this sideline, though. That is why much easier to throw from the middle of the field. So it's a block from Eastblock. Always here to block.
All right. And they're off to the races. Matchup defense from Discobolo.
Bit blurry defense from Discobolo, which Eastblock is using. Oh, we got a strip here. Discobolo is struggling a bit to set back their defense, and Eastblock used that to win some meters to their end zone. Putnova with the disc to, whoa, again, great beat from Mochi. That's what we're talking about. Leia dethrowing yourself whenever needed. Okay, so we've got a timeout here called right in front of the end zone. Any idea who called the timeout?
I actually didn't pay attention. I'm really sorry.
No worries.
One of
We're
the team
kind of
called a
struggling
timeout.
with Eastblock's names since the list is not very updated. Sorry, Eastblock fans. We're gonna try our best.
So I'm
Some
gonna-
names might be the wrong ones.
But that's okay. You know who you peeps are. And then I'm gonna interpret now that Discobolo called the timeout since they're around the disc closer, and then Eastblock, since they moved away, aren't the people in possession of the disc.
Makes sense.
But I mean, I could go 50-50 and be totally wrong. We'll
Let's
see.
bet.
Yeah. Okay.
What do
Are
you think?
I'm saying Discobolo called the timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was right, Charlotte. I know we never closed that bet since you didn't, say your guess, but Discobolo on offense. They're setting up in a blob. Not really anything yet. Now it's getting it's becoming a vertical stack.
I would be expecting Eastblock to do some zony defense as they're doing since the beginning of the game.
On Eastbrook side, yeah.
Stack a bit far.
Not a great fan of the vertical setup when they play zone, personally, but they both teams have coaches. I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing, especially when Discobolo has a rather famous coach, right, Charlotte?
Oh, we've seen on the sideline there is Bruno Mine. Pretty famous player indeed.
Is he?
Played with La Fota, but let's just give it to that game for now. And here's the defense for Eastblock.
And almost Callahan.
And I could have been a Callahan if coach.
Tlusta.
Great defense from 26, Cristina Tlusta.
Yes, yes. She has been known to play with Frisbee. Will be isolated in the end zone.
And, oh, so close to do both, to have it all. Score
No
indeed.
for her.
Another
But
chance
nice
for
try.
Discobolo. Who's is Bolognese with the disc. Nice inside to Vandelli. Vandelli in the middle of the field looking for someone. And here is the continuation. 20, Chloe Lee. 1953, La Pietra. Nice fancy catch, 360. High release to 33. Venturi. And that is a score. Fancy throw over the stack.
Yeah, it seemed
Risky,
like a huck
but
and
you
hope thing. Yeah.
gotta trust your teammates. Nice catch from Mochi. She was ready, knowing this could come. I was ready for this.
Anytime, and if you have teammates like Discobolo have, you can trust them, because the sticky fingers that are on that team, I haven't seen anything that's quite comparing to it. The way they sometimes lay out and grab stuff out of the air miles away.
That's
seems
what
like.
we were saying. As for their defense, offense is the same. They will just give it all what it takes
And
to make that score. So we're at 3-3. 3. That was a break from Discobolo.
Indeed it was. Eastblock got a bit unlucky there with the end of it.
Nice pull.
So we're back on serve.
Eastblock with the disc. Discobolo putting a zone ED, but Eastblock give and goes. Don't care about the zone. They just swing the disc, move it. Especially with number 26, Cristina Tlusta, everywhere running. Going where you need her. 34 with the disc. Big gainer here from Padova, who knew and found the hallway for the throw. Nice and easy throws in front of the end zone. Playing it safe. They don't want to lose a disc here. And it's a score from Eastblock.
Perfect offense from the Eastblock side. They did so well to move around that disc from one side, then give and going on the sideline, and at the right moment, in my personal opinion, they switched side to the other side of the field, moving the defense. Then, because they moved to the other side, getting a big gainer, a 30-meter pass that opened everything up, and then calmly move that disc into the end zone as a team.
And a nice power slide finisher from Barbora Hrushakova for the point.
Good for her.
Eastblock got the O-line, got the job done. Now it's time for their D-line to show some power in the defense if they want to break it and have a break. So Discobolo with the disc. Oh, and a bit too low for number 33 Venturi to get the disc. A chance for Eastblock to get that break now.
Inside pass. They're working it
Nice
through the middle.
centered to number 11 and a big hug. Nice catch in the end zone from number, I don't see, number 13.
To be fair, the numbers are really small
Janska.
on those jerseys.
Great lecture on the disc, great catch, body positioning. That was a perfect cut and catch.
Definitely. I mean,
The break they
perfect,
needed
yeah,
to play to be
perfect.
more safe now.
To be fair and really honest with you now, for the sake of disagreeing as well, perfect does look a little different in my opinion, but she did a very good job in jumping and getting the better of them.
And Eastblock with the pull now with this break. They are 2 points ahead and they started on offense, so they do need these points more for the second half since they will start in defense. Okay, Discobolo with the disc, 15 De Luca looking for a dump. Bolognese always here for the dump, ready for it. Brighetti to Capello. Put on the sidelines. Big swing to Bolognese. Looking for some cuts. Number 73 Negroni for the big throw to the end zone to Vandelli, and that is a score for Discobolo. Nice swing and throw in the break side.
Wait a minute, is she really called Negroni?
Negroni, yes sir,
Wow,
ma'am.
because I would want Negroni right now. Or I want her and my teams for those throws. I'd take either. But yeah, beautiful offense from Discobolo. Looks like they changed their defensive setup on the Eastblock side, forcing backhand. And in my opinion, it's always better to force backhand against Italian teams because their flicks are crazy. Their inside throws are unstoppable. And I'm a fan of them, of you know, forcing backhand, stopping that initially. You don't agree?
Not sure. I think it just depends on the players.
Okay, fair enough.
They've been showing us some great sidearm indeed.
Like in general, I think what the Italians do a lot is move in the middle of
backhands
the
are
field.
also pretty good. Like
Yeah.
we've seen some really amazing outside backhands.
True.
You gotta stop everything, but as we know, it's not always possible.
It's never possible to stop everything. So do you just stop the things they like to do?
So Eastblock with the offense again. Discobolo putting that zone D again. It's been working to slow down the offense, but not to stop it. So great motion from Eastblock number 26, always doing a great job footwork. She's running everywhere.
You can see she has a lot of international experience already.
66. Number 9, swinging that disc, getting that cup moving. They don't stop. The disc doesn't stop. Except for now.
Well, that's okay.
Eastblock is doing a great job moving that disc, and you see, just leading to a score from number 26.
Good for Tluska.
Kristina Tluska.
So, in general, you said the disc doesn't stop, but in a zone with a zone like this, 4-person cramping around that disc on the sideline, sometimes it's really good to wait and then take an expensive shot rather than to hesitate, because if you have 4 people around the disc, there's going to be someone free
Somewhere.
downfield, because you only have 3 players left to place them around the field, right?
Yeah.
So
It's a risk. Usually you would take it during very windy days, because those long throws are harder to throw.
And it's not that windy, and I would really... So there's 2 ways to attack a defense like that, and I would really love for Eastblock to use the other way as well.
Yeah.
To mix it up a little bit, to play it wide and then maybe have 1 person running around, but then also take a longer shot that will be,
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think they should mix both ways. Move the disc quickly and then to get to this bigger shot that we have. But the wind is also getting a bit stronger right now. So depending on the moment, it's not the easiest. So go back to Discobolo with the disc. Bolognese always in the handling, getting that disc moving. 33 to 73 Negroni. Playing it safe. Ooh.
Is that safe?
No, I wanted to say safe down, but Bolognese is here to save the disc. Swing. Looking for this opportunity to move the disc forward. Number 24, Berna to Bolognese. To Brighetti, Bolognese. Eastblock is actually putting a wall in front of the handling, which is
also 4 people.
Yeah, also 4 people. Bolognese to Brighetti. Swinging that disc to De Luca. Looking for an opening. Bolognese, Negroni. Back to Bolognese. Cappello. Here is the Eastblock opportunity.
That was probably 30 passes until
That was a lot of passes.
until Discobolo
And
threw it
number
away.
48 just knew when to get in for that defense. And now a chance for Eastblock for another break. Wind is blowing. Gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, I don't think it shows that much, but actually the wind picked up quite a bit.
Shvekova with the disc. Number 13, Janska. Back to Shvekova. Discobolo is putting a bit of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, but I like their setup in the handler set. Always having a reset behind to open up more space on the field.
Shvekova to 12. Big hug in the end zone. And fumbling on the back of the defense. Number 48 got a disc. And this is a point for Eastblock, a break after some fancy catch. Always be ready to catch a disc, whatever the conditions are. Okay, we might have a call on the field.
There is a stoppage, but no.
Apparently didn't affect the game. So it is a point for Eastblock break. 7-4. Eastblock is 1 point away from halftime, taking half.
That turned around quickly. We were at 4-4. And then Eastblock now showing.
Discobolo seem to be confused. I don't know. They don't show that fire we were talking about, jumping everywhere, giving it all. They seem a bit more conservative, more shy on defense.
They do. I agree.
But also maybe Eastblock's defense has been also more aggressive, and they are showing that they can do it as well.
Yeah, their defense is good. I'm not 100% of a fan of the wall, but it's been working really well for them. Especially in front of the end zone, they were really patient, but everyone knew their positions, and they put them into a position of no other chance than getting a block. If that makes sense to you at all. If not, then that's also okay, because it works in my head.
And here we are, Eastblock with the pull. Number 21, Birighetti. Berna. De Luca, center of the field. Swing to Bolognesi. Back to Berna. Oh, big swing, but just a bit far. The defense was here, so now Eastblock getting a chance to break for the half.
Pick up quickly to get the disc moving and away from the sideline where the defense isn't set up yet, and I love that.
They don't let a chance to defense to set. Big inside, but unfortunate drop. That was a lovely inside throw. A chance for Discobolo to get that point done. Bolognesi with the disc. To Vandelli. Vandelli for the hug. And it is a score for De Luca.
A beautiful
nice
backhand
run.
shot into space. She put it right out in front of her. And no chance for the Eastblock defender to get a piece of that.
Playing much faster. Discobolo not waiting too much. And just hawking when the opportunity is here. Lovely. So it's a 7-5.
They're holding them off. Staying in the game.
Discobolo not giving up.
We'll have to also keep in mind that Discobolo will start with offense after half.
So if they manage to catch up and start in offense, this is a huge win. Got Bolognese for the pool. Let's see what defense they have prepared. Number 9, the 73, Hrushakova. To 26, Trusta. Up line to 42. But no continuation. And here's another upline for the score. And it is half for Eastblock.
Yeah, Eastblock showed up this point. Closed it out easily for half.
Great job, efficient for Eastblock. They will be starting in defense, so better for them scoring this one. Now we'll have a short break for the halftime. And stay tuned. See you soon.
Those who do not know their history can never relive it. The skies, the dives, the sideline smiles. Our past is held in photo albums, drinking stories. The present is a gift. And here at ULTI.TV, we want to make sure we always appreciate it, capturing the immortal moments of Ultimate from around the world and making sure everyone can enjoy them for free, forever. Because the future belongs to all of us.
ULTI.TV.
Here we are back on the second half of the game. Discobolo Bologna against Eastblock from Czech Republic. And Discobolo starting on offense. Oh, starting with the tricky throw, high release, but with this wind, it's hard to make it through.
Yeah, the wind is picking up a lot right now. This are gonna be harder to get, and
Both teams struggling, but Eastblock doesn't want to lose that disc and giving it all to keep it alive. Fortunately, this time, turnover.
That
Discobolo might be able to score their offense. Brighetti with the disc, centered to number 10, Capello. Negroni for a swing. Big fake.
I'm so tired of that. Tired of those. That
Back
name.
in the middle.
Can't get tired of listening
Swing.
to that.
Oh, nice save from Brighetti. Cloli. Nice inside. Oh. Discobolo giving it all to keep that alive. With this win, you really gotta be ready to give it all, throw yourself everywhere, because you never know where the disc will end up.
Yeah, they can throw it themselves.
Capella saving that disc. Frustrated to not have clear options, but they managed to dump it. Big gainer to
Got a piece
De
of that,
Luca.
and the disc got out of her hand just like that.
Back to Capello, who seemed quite frustrated. Like her teammates doesn't seem to do what she would like them to do. Oh, here's
There you
the
go.
big hug in the end zone for Chloe Lee. Great catch. And that's a score for Discobolo. Fancy point. A lot of throwing on the ground, like throwing themselves on the ground
Yeah.
to save the disc.
They
But
were flying around.
that's what you need
quite
with
a
the
bit.
wind.
Yeah. Making sure, like, just being ready to lay out as well. It's not about like jumping and flying every single time, but like being ready to do it when you need to. And with this win, like, you would need it a little more than if it was stable.
Sometimes it's just to save the disc. Even though you don't necessarily distance-wise need to lay out, you have to, just because you never know if the wind's going to pick up the disc or throw it down to the ground. So you have to lay out and save that one with both hands up and down the disc.
Yeah, it's a safety thing at times.
Exactly.
And then sometimes you just like fly and hope. And then that works out, which gives you a lot of adrenaline. I love that feeling. I think everyone who has done that before really knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, Discobolo on defense. Let's see how much fire they will put on this defense.
All they've got, I'm sure of it.
Okay, 96 put Nova for this. Back to 42.
There you go, 100% fire.
Turnover. Here you go, Discobolo, chance for a break. And they want it. Oh, fake hack. Safe swing to 17, Vandelli. Vandelli to Bolognese. Starting a bit, they don't have... Cutters are starting to get free. Fortunately, the handlers know how to win time. Not lose the disc. Bolognese for the big gainer. Not only gainer, it's a point. Nice throw outside. That's the flick Obermeier was talking about.
Oh,
about
yeah.
Italians.
That's exactly what I meant. I love that they're proving my point here.
Starting
They
a
can
bit,
put
they don't
this in
have...
position and then
Cutters
run
are
them
starting
down,
to get
where
free.
I don't think
Fortunately, the
safety
handlers
can be
know
set
how
for
to
a
win
backhand,
time.
Not for Italian teams, but for
Not
everyone.
lose the
A
disc.
backhand will
Bolognese
come out slower. And
for the
especially
big
that space.
gainer.
Put it up super early, but here you had to wait for it to develop.
Here we see how this little angled outside sidearm goes directly to the end zone without giving time to the defense to catch up. Seven, 8. Discobolo for the defense.
So they held their first point.
They need 2 more breaks to catch up. And they want it, and we know they can do it. Okay, 66 for... Oh, there is a call. Got a call on the field. What is... Oh, turnover, apparently.
So she's calling a
Down.
the disc down, and the player accepts.
Uncontested call. It's a turnover. Discobolo with the offense. It's a break chance. La Pietra with the disc. Nice cut from Vandelli.
Fancy footwork.
360 spin. Looking for a dump or something. Oh! And nice
that's
defense,
unfortunate.
but bounced in the head. And another one. This time she's got it.
So I thought,
Not letting
I
it.
think there was no chance the Discobolo player could have ever gotten that, except for close up, brushing the disc, slowing it down, and then it ending up in the hands of Discobolo again. But second time's a charm.
Nice hug, but a bit outside. Too much of an inside angle for this one. Don't forget the wind.
Yeah, she released it a bit too early. It's like a split second.
Oh, we got an injury call on the field. Venturi switching for Bolognese.
Having Bolognese on the field for offense, that really makes a difference. Good for them.
No doubt Venturi is also bringing a lot to the team. But we all know that Bolognese has been a center main player from Discobolo. Vandelli, Bolognese. Oh, nice beat for defense. But Discobolo keeps it. Is La Pietra to Mochi, looking for that last throw in the end zone. But not quite yet. Bolognese for the dump.
Lacking structure a bit.
Looking for a dump. Or Scuba. But with this wind, that might not be the best option.
Yeah, it's a stall out.
Okay,
well.
that was
And I
a
get
Hail
that, but
Mary.
It was, but why throw Scuba? Like, I respect a good Scuba, but if you're already in a high count,
Not only
give
gainer,
Scuba
it's
a chance. Put it into the end zone, and then since there was so many people in the end zone, one of them could have gotten it. You could have, like, could have given them a
better go
chance,
for
I'm
air
saying.
fight. Better
Ready
go
for
for
a
the
fight?
air fight.
Yeah.
More chances
I love a
and
good
more
air fight.
respect.
Not, I mean, I'm sure you do. I just,
Fans love it.
I watch. Or I throw them, actually. I'd rather throw them.
Okay, Eastblock with the disc. Nice gainer from 96 Putnova, but thrown to the Discobolo player. Was there a nice save from numbers 89. Matis, back to La Pietra. Quite a harsh throw to her teammate, but she got it. What is happening here? Oh, timeout call. Okay, we got a timeout call from Discobolo. They need to slow down a bit. We'll be there in a minute.
Always on the move? You can keep up to date with ULTI.TV on all of our social media channels. Like, follow, subscribe, share us with a friend, or send us a message just to say hey. Thank you for supporting us in our mission to grow Ultimate everywhere.
Okay, we're back in the game after the timeout. Wind is picking up. Let's see if the defense will adjust.
I think
with this
offense has to adjust a little bit. I think defense, they've been playing as if it was windy for most of this game with like the four-person wall and other zone looks. And we see them come through, but with more wind, you have to be more careful on throws and release points.
Okay, Diskin center to Bolognese. Bolognese looking for an option. Nice swing, high release, and that hug from Negroni. Bit floaty, risky, but 19 got it. Mochi made it through. back to Vandelli. Right in front of the end zone. Back to Bolognesi. And we got a pick on the field.
We've seen that before, but Discobolo has a very chaotic end zone offense. Like, it lacks structure, in my opinion.
Everyone wants to run and make the score, but turns out no cuts will be clear. And a good pivot from Bolognesi to put that outside flick to her teammate number 10, Letizia Capello. Great job from Discobolo, who just made the break to lead the game. It's a 9-8, or
8-8.
Or did they just change the score for 8-8?
I think they just changed it to 8-8, but given the fact that they were down 2 breaks, leveling the score is really something.
Great job from Discobolo. They're not giving up. They're showing their will to fight and to win.
No, they won't ever give up. I think we've said that like 4 or 5 times, and I'm standing by that.
Yes. Bit repeating, but that's definitely what they're showing. Let's see what they still have.
No, they've got everything. Eastblock too, but they have to, you know, adjust to the energy Discobolo is giving.
Yes, that's what I meant. Like, what they still have a, because they've been fighting, but I know each team still has more energy to give, and they are not playing 100% right now. They could, like, give it even more, and that's what we're expecting to see.
I actually had a very similar game last year against Discobolo where we came out firing. We were up by quite a lot, and then they came back to level it. And I think they were up by a break at some point. And then we came back to win it, but that took a lot. That took a lot of mental strength, and I don't remember how we did it, but I do think it takes this exact thing from Eastblock to get on with the game.
Exactly, and here we are with Eastblock on offense with a nice gainer upline, but no continuation. She finds the inside to number 27, Hutkova, for the score to number 42. Nice and easy offense point for Eastblock. Not losing time on offense, and put the focus on the defense for the break they need.
So Eastblock is up a point. We're on serve now, since Eastblock started the game on offense. And we've seen everything. We've seen both teams up, both teams lacking energy, and this pans out to be a really fun and intense battle between those two teams.
I mean, it's the first real game tournament for most of the teams.
For all of the teams, I believe.
Or
like start of the European season.
Of the European season, yes. Italy actually already had a first round of their national championship, so they had the opportunity to play against other teams. But now is the first European tournament, so they have to adapt to other countries' type of game, which
that
might
can
also
be really
take time.
tough, because especially for Italy, and I'm not saying, so especially for the Italians, because we have so many Italian teams here, but in general, you already know the kind of ultimate your nation plays, and so the difference the difference sometimes is immense when playing against other European teams, as opposed to Italian teams or Czech teams.
Oh, we got a drop in the middle of the field from Discobolo. Eastblock has the chance here for the break.
Swing of momentum on Eastblock side now.
Nice give and go from number 11 and 13. Oda Jova and Janska. Nice up line. Oh, nice defense from Discobolo. Here is those throwing bodies for the defense
Yeah,
from
there you go.
Bolognese, who's
Set up the
picking
lineup
up the
should look-
disc back to get out of this silent situation. We're close in the end, and this is, as Rapazzo says, Callahan country. Oh, we got a call on the disc.
Articulating vividly.
Foul, maybe?
Might be a foul. They're definitely still discussing. No show of hand signals. We're still working on that. Coming in on 1. That's what I saw. Ooh, big discs.
Fancy outside, but with this wind, this is very hard, but it was trap situation, had to get out of it. Now Eastblock with the disc. Nice save from number 27 for the score. And here is a break.
That's a break. We took
Is
that
it-
opportunity. They were really calm and worked it through defense, and then took the right moment to get back in there in the red zone and get that point.
They put a good pressure on Discobolo on this trap situation. Discobolo had a hard time getting out of the sideline, especially in the end zone. They had to go back in the end zone. A very stressful situation. You don't want to lose the disc there. That's actually the reason of that outside very high throw flick we've seen that caused the turnover. Better lose the disc further than in your own end zone.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I do like the round option, except for, you know, when you're already trapped on that sideline, just, yeah, try to get it as far as possible.
So Eastblock with 2 points ahead. Are they gonna keep it? Is Discobolo gonna come back? Let's see.
Well, we'll see.
We still have 10 minutes to go.
So the wind is actually going towards us now. So if you can imagine, we're sitting right beneath the camera.
Nice
And
pull from Eastblock. Bolognese for the disc. Not centering it. Directly to De Luca.
Wow.
Fancy catch from Venturi. Directly in the end zone for Negroni. What a catch.
How the hell did that happen?
In the Frisbee motion.
Frisbee, yeah. I mean, the first throw was good. The second was like her sliding down to get that. She jumps up and throws a trailing edge, almost flick blade of 40 meters to hit the end zone, and she catches it as well.
Look at this throw on the replay. Oh my. That's what we're talking about.
Wow.
Whatever you do, whatever it takes, get things done. And they do.
Wow, wow.
Giving the public some show.
Yeah, giving all of us a show.
I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are.
Hey, and if you are enjoying it, don't forget to press the like button and ring the bell to get notified on all the live coverage we're giving you this weekend. We have two setups of streams and two very different countries in Europe. We are here in Italy, and there's also a live stream from Leuven in Belgium.
Yep, indeed. Spring Invite happening in Leuven. Oh, nice grab. In Leuven, as well as in Padova, as well as in London and Wrocław. Everywhere. Spring Invite Ultimate. Eastblock with a nice flow here. Discobolo struggling to follow it. Oh, what a point from Eastblock. Just make things go.
I'm going to be your weather reporter now, and happy to announce that the wind has gone. For now. It will come back, I'm sure of it, but this is part of why Eastblock just scored that easily, in my opinion.
As we were saying, just for about Spring Invite, for people who might have joined us only now, first time this year, European Federation started organizing those Spring Invites, which are actually ways of getting spots for the European Finals Club Championship happening later in the season in end of September. Winners in each divisions of the Spring Invites will get a spot for the finals. So one spot in women, one in mixed, one in open here in Padova, as well as one spot in Leuven for open, one spot for women in London, and one spot mixed in Wrocław. The rest of the teams will have to participate to the regionals happening end of August if they want to have a chance to participate to the finals.
There's another invite, the Elite Invite, happening in May. And I think they have the same reward as well, as a big defense from Eastblock. Gets them up in front a little more.
Eastblock is on fire. They don't want to let this. They want that spot. They're ready for all to get it. Nice move of the disc. Great. Oh, what a layout attempt. Great footwork. What a tip toe, but it's just tiny bit too far for the player to get it inside.
Yeah, she had to look at the line, make sure her feet were in bounds, which kept that look off the disc for just a little bit, and that was enough to disturb her. Discobolo get another chance.
Gotta get out of this trap. But Eastblock is ready everywhere. They want a disc. Nice defense. Back to 22, up line option, but no, she'd rather swing it to number 13, Janska. Janska looking for an option. 11, Hodachova. Back to 17, back to 13. And here's nice outside for the score, 99-27. 27. Hudkova. Great job from Eastblock, who's now giving all to finish this game. They want this win.
Yeah, we just talked about being level at 8-8, and now it's 9-12. So they were trading for a little bit longer, but then Eastblock turned it up.
Eastblock just stepped up. Discobolo is trying to find how to fight against this defense. Eastblock is increasing. Oh.
Eastblock signaling readiness. Discobolo still talking, chatting around, discussing offense, hopefully.
Discobolo starting on sideline. Nice upline and a direct hug. But it just a little too far. The defense was ready for this. Number 12 was expecting it and went ahead.
That was a perfect throw, and it was so important that the Eastblock defender ran with it because it looked zippy in the beginning, but it managed to float and stand a little bit in the end zone. And if the Eastblock defender wouldn't have been as quick, it would have been a score for Discobolo and an easy one at that.
Okay, we got Eastblock back with the disc after the defense to number 48. Centering to 11, Hodachova. 91, number 13 to 31 on the sideline. Oh, and what a grab! Amazing defense from Discobolo, but what a save from Eastblock. They don't want to lose that disc, and they want to score. Crazy play from Eastblock. They are not letting anything to Discobolo, and they're showing that they got the guts and the plays as well. What a play. Great save, great hug and catch in the end zone.
That was, I am still overwhelmed. Oh, we see here. The
Look
big
at
hug.
this hug. Directly in the end zone. The cutter totally alone. What a timing, what a run. Great catch from Janska for the point for Eastblock. Eastblock only 2 points away for the win. And we've got 1 minute, 10 seconds left before the end of the time.
So after time is over, it's cap 1. You play typical Frisbee rules. You play add 1 to the highest score. You play that one out. So it will be either a game to 13 to 14 or a game. No, it actually will be a game to 14 or 15. Sorry, my brain just didn't work a little bit.
Discobolo with the disc. Now they have to score. They have to make the smallest difference in score. Unfortunately, they misread the lines, as we were saying before. We have 2 lines on the sideline, 1 for the field and 1 for the 3 meters to not cross, to let players be able to throw outside or whatever can happen on the sideline. Unfortunately, sometimes that can be tricky, and that's what just happened. Eastblock is then using this opportunity and a direct throw in the end zone for 73. Hrushakova for the point. Here we are. Time is over, so it is game to 14.
Game to 15.
To 15.
They just scored here with another break. They've been on a 5-break run? 4-break run? No, that doesn't work. 4 breaks, I think.
On fire.
Abso-friggin-lutely. That is good stuff from the Eastblock side. And then clinically with 1 shot, that was really impressive because that shot was perfect into the bread basket.
You only get 1 shot.
You only get 1 shot?
Is that a chance?
Oh. To blow it. Wait, what? I heard this opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Here we are. Eastblock could finish this game but with a break right now. But that's not what Discobolo wants, and they're not going to let them go so easily. Discobolo with the offense. Bolognese to Capello. Capello back to Bolognese.
Great timing. The wind is back.
86. Mattis, 89. Centering it with a nice inside to 17. Vandelli hacking it to Mochi alone, deep. Looking for some support in front of this end zone. 17 back to 31 Bolognese. Big outside floaty. This unfortunate drop with the earth contact. Oh, we might have an injury here. That was
She
a
doesn't look
hard
great.
bump.
Yeah. What a great garbage collection.
But
But
really
then-
great save, yeah.
But then doesn't manage to keep that disc in her hands. And that is a break opportunity, an opportunity to take the game for Eastblock. They will have to march it down all the way to the other side of the field, but they have a bit of downwind. I'm gonna call a deep throw.
If they still keep throwing those outside sidearm, this win wouldn't be a problem. And we know they have it. So let's see. Okay, number 22 back to number 52, centered. 13, 52, Shvekova. We got a call on the field.
Yeah, but they're keeping it calm, working it in a handler set. They have no stress whatsoever. They know possession of the disc is crucial here.
They're gonna keep the disc in possession. That's the most important. If you need to swing it 10 times, you will swing it 10
fine.
times.
Absolutely fine.
They are in no rush. Time is over. They're ahead. Okay, swing to number 12. Back in the middle. 52 with this 22. Zitova. Got a big hug. Oh, what a nice layout attempt. But it just tipped off the fingers.
Big hug, big layout. Just not the result they would have wanted and we would have wanted to see, let's be honest. On the other hand, now we get more Frisbee.
And now Discobolo has a chance to get that offense they wanted and not let Eastblock finish this game so quickly. Nice cuts from 17 and grab Vandelli. That worked. To Bolognese, who hugs a big outside flick. No one in the end. No, nice cut from Negroni to Mattis. Great job. No defense was to be seen in the end zone. The Eastblock had to catch up for the two Discobolo players alone.
It was a pleasure being with you, but I have to meet and run to my next game.
Thank you,
I'll
Obermeyer.
leave you with some more Frisbee
Great
action
hands.
in the great hands of Stef Pazzo, who has been tanning rather. Bit of both. And I hopefully will be back at some point. But yeah, you'll get more expertise from Rapazzo now. And I wish you all an exciting last point.
Thanks for being with us, Cristina. And we welcome Stefan Rapazzo for the last points of this game.
I get to come in for the good stuff, just for the victory.
Exactly. So Eastblock starting on offense here. Their chance to finish the game if they score this point. So centering to number 9. Nice gainer to 73. Hrushakova. Sorry for the name. Hrushakova. Oh, what a laser! Directly in front of the end zone for 34. Dolejalova.
Is it coming?
Swinging that disc to get in the end zone. What a point from Eastblock to number 66 to finish the game. Eastblock for the win, 15-10 against Discobolo. Really nice game, nice fight, but Eastblock gave it all. They didn't want to let anything go. They fought till the end.
Good finish by Eastblock. They put it all together there, sideline to sideline for the score. And just enough to pull ahead. Thank you. Great job by Charlotte and Christina. It was nice for me to get a little break and happy to come in at the very end here. But yeah.
Great.
Nice game for Eastblock to take that victory from Discobolo.
Thank you all for watching, being with us, and stay tuned for the next game. We'll go back to Open Division with Flying Angels Bern from Switzerland against Red Bull Bologna, Italy, for the second open game streamed with us.
Exciting stuff.
Stay tuned. See you in a bit.
ULTI.TV.